Hey squad, make sure you stay till the end of this video because your broads here, we're giving away tickets to the closing performance of Chicken and Biscuits.
Hey, it's your broads. We're calling our squad who loves Broadway, the Broadway Broad Squad. We hella love musicals and we review them all day. It's Jen and Sarah, your fairy god broads. Hey!
Places! Hi, I'm Jen.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're the Broadway Broads. If you're new here, welcome to the Broadway Broad Squad. We're here live in New York City.
This review is for the play we saw on this binge, Chicken and Biscuits.
Yay, new play.
Yes. This was at the Circle in the Square Theater.
Yep. So this is not part of our Quest of 41 because we've seen several shows here.
Actually, probably our most attended Broadway theater,
Hella
right?
shows here.
Hella shows.
Hella shows, yeah. But we do want to give you our seats. So we did see it on a Wednesday matinee, 2 p.m. We sat front row, orchestra, row AA, seats 202 and 204, and that's our coffee. Yes.
We are so excited to support our friend E. Clayton Cornelius, who is actually one of the producers of this play.
Yeah. And he's in Ain't Too Proud. You've heard us talk about him before. So, yes.
So, quick synopsis on the show.
Yeah.
Chicken and Biscuits is a raucous family comedy by Douglas Lyons, full of laughter and love, starring Norm Lewis and Michael Urie. The Jenkins family is coming together to celebrate the life of their father, hopefully without killing each other. Can we all relate to that?
I think so.
It was not a full house, so getting into the theater was actually quite easy, right? There wasn't long lines. Getting to our seats was fine, so it wasn't an issue at all. Felt pretty comfortable.
Yeah, and COVID checking was spot on, just like it has been the whole time. So, yeah. So we headed down. They did have merch. We were excited. They did not have lapel pins, so I didn't get one. And I've retired magnets. But we did get a fan. Bam! Of course, because you do in church, right?
Of course.
Yes.
Then we headed down the escalators, of course, to our seats in the front row. After grabbing a drink at the bar. This is not a dry theater, so you can get a bevy. But it is a one act, so there's no intermission. So keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
So when we get down to the seats, we notice that the set is exposed. Of course, it's in the round, right? And we clearly are in a sanctuary, right? And the show begins. Let's dive into the show. So they use the sanctuary to sort of give the starting points off to each of the different family parts of the family. And they use the pews of the sanctuary in different ways to sort of show us different parts of their homes or where they're coming from. And those set changes are done by all the actors.
Yeah, it was pretty fun to see them pop open the pew and see a telephone and different things in the pew. So that was pretty cool. It is, like we said, a one act. It ran about 1:45, I would say. That's about how long it was. Loved that they used stained glass throughout the entire theater. So when you did go into the church for the service, the stained glass came all the way around. So
and they pushed back those curtains. Cool. Yeah, and there's a portrait of Jesus.
Yeah, love that. Thought that was really cool.
Very clear that service was about to start, right?
Yes,
absolutely. Yes. And I have to say the costumes were spot on, right?
Yeah, they were. They were spot on. They also, I did like how they turned the house lights on when we were in church so that we felt part of the congregation. Yes. So that was pretty cool. I thought that was a nice touch.
And they included us the whole time.
They sure
kept
did.
Looking back at us.
Yeah,
and,
they sure did.
It was
great.
And
then they expected us to kind of, give them an amen. And then at one point we did, and then they looked back at us like, okay, calm down. And that was hilarious, really fun.
There are tons of Broadway debuts happening in this cast. I mean, bravo. That is so exciting.
It really was to see them all living their best, Broadway life up on stage. Really cool.
Absolutely.
I loved Kenny and Lucas. I'm sorry, Logan. Kenny and Logan. I love them. I mean, I know that couple. I know you know that couple.
I
know
them.
I know them. And so they were just beautiful to watch. And to see, I loved watching Kenny. Sadly, I know people that don't get to be their full selves in front of their family members. And so to see Kenny transform into who he really is to who his family thinks he should be on stage and watch that was heartbreaking, but also true.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah. I also really, really enjoyed the two sisters. that dynamic, you know, and I mean, how often do you see that two sisters, you know, raised by the same people, having that same, like, you know, power, but so different, polar opposites, right?
Different, yes.
Those two women are powerhouses, and really, really enjoyed them.
Yeah, Benita and Beverly.
Yes, Benita and Beverly.
Benita and Beverly. And then let's talk about the little youngin' in the show.
Latrice,
baby cousin. I mean, she had some great moments, some great lines, and just to keep it young and fresh. When she addressed her entire family and said, "What's good, fam?" I died. Like, I get it. I mean, she's just over the top, so fun, but just a beautiful.
Her scene with Logan too, I really enjoyed.
I did too. It was so cute. The puff pass. Yeah. It was so funny. So funny.
And also, I mean, what an honor. And these fans came in handy.
They sure did.
To get to witness Norm Lewis on stage, Broadway icon. We actually got to see him in that very theater in Once on This Island.
Yes, we sure did.
And to get to see him again was just really a privilege.
It really was. Up close and personal, too. And just, I mean, his portrayal was just perfect. And I loved his relationship with his wife.
Benita,
I know. They were just so sweet.
They were.
So sweet.
Really enjoyed it.
So, shall we do some standout moments?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for you?
I really, really like the brother and sister scene. So, just it hit me sort of hard, and seeing that resolution, but not resolution, you know, like they got through some things, but it's clear that it wasn't tied up in a pretty little bow and they weren't going to go live happily ever after. But seeing that they came to a resolution at that moment and that the sister then acted on it. You know what I mean? Like, I really, that scene hit me pretty hard.
Yeah, to see them go through it, but then know that, you know, it's not finished. We've come to some sort of an agreement, but we still have to
have work to do.
Marinate on it a little bit more.
Work to do.
Right?
And I think they did a good job of not tying it up in a pretty little bow, because that's not how it works.
No,
we all know
not
that,
at all.
right?
I mean, you can break the surface, right? But then there's still a whole lot more there to reveal. Yeah. For me, I loved, I don't want to give the story away, but I loved, I'll just say, the sisters moment with the hallelujah, or hallelujah, hallelujah. I mean, just to see Benita have that full circle moment. I mean, I burst into tears. I know you were in tears too.
Yep.
Happy tears, sad tears, the whole thing. And so I just love that. Another bit that I loved, because I feel this in my soul, was at the end when they all came together and they were having their chicken and biscuits, and then they left after their bow, and then they came back and grabbed their plate of chicken and biscuits. I was like, yes. I loved that. I thought that was perfect.
Agreed. That was a nice little ding on it. Yeah,
absolutely.
Perfect. Hey, it's your broads here in the future. We wanted to share with you guys, we actually heard the news that Chicken and Biscuits is going to be closing. And this is the part of the video where Jen and I usually ask each other if we're going to repeat attend the show. And unfortunately, we can't repeat attend the show because we can't make it out to New York City before it closes. But if we could, we would. And so because of that, we are going to give away 2 tickets to the closing performance of the show. And the dates are
Sunday, November 28th. It's a 3 p.m. show. We did already purchase 2 front row side tickets for 2 of you, our Broadway Broad Squad.
So if you are in the area and can attend that performance and would like those 2 tickets, please comment below. And the thing about this show for Jen and I is it made us laugh, it made us cry, it made us think about our family and dynamics. And so we would love if you would comment below with a little story about your family, and Jen and I will pick our favorite, and you'll be sitting in the circle and square in the sanctuary for the final performance of Chicken and Biscuits, because we sure wish we could be there. The show is amazing, and we were bummed to see it close, but we have no doubt that it'll be back.
It'll rise again.
I have a feeling that this show is not done making the mark on theater just around the country. So
let's go back to the review.
Evening at the theater, go laugh, cry, feel, all of those things. Bravo to the cast, to Douglas Lyons, the producers, everyone really had a wonderful time.
And it really just goes to show that every family has dynamics like this.
Yeah.
Every type of family, no matter what background you come from, we all have that.
Oh,
and that is the tie that binds us.
I left with such a full heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
And wanting to talk about it and tell people.
Yeah.
And you'll never guess who also came to the sanctuary on the very same day we did.
We did, yeah. The Mirandas were there. Yeah.
First, you spotted Luis and Luz, right? And then all of a sudden,
So I actually, as I was going, oh Sarah, look, there's Lynn's parent, there's Lynn too, and we made eye contact, and I could tell we get it.
Oh, we get
that
it.
He was like, I'm just here with my family, and he kind of looked at us. I wouldn't say gave us a wink, but kind of an acknowledgement of like, I see you, see me, and that was it. And
we just smiled
and then we went on our way. Yeah. And it was nice for them to be able to just have that without people, bombarding them.
And as we were leaving, they were buying merch.
They were buying merch.
Love that. I love that.
Same. Same with us too. Like I didn't get my lapel, but I still purchased a fan, which we are going to give away. So
yes.
Yeah.
There's no curtain call footage. Of course, we're following the rules. And in this case, we could not do that.
Yeah.
So it's giveaway time. But we are going to give away some fans.
Yep, we have some fans and we have a playbill. So if you would like to enter, what do they do, Sarah?
Please be sure to read the description box below. The rules are there. And make sure you qualify before you enter.
Yep, absolutely. And the line that we would like you to fill out, because we assume not everybody's had a chance to see it yet. So fill in this blank. My favorite play is, and have at it. Give us the reason. Yeah. Bam.
All right. Thank you, squad, so much for joining us.
Yeah. We'll see you on the other side. Curtain.
Oh, that was a fun video.
What'd you think?
I loved it.
I had a great time. What did you guys think?
Yeah, did you guys love it? Did you love it? Huh? Well, if you did, guess what you should do?
You should definitely like it.
And you should subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you know every time that your broads drop content.
Yay!
We'll see you on the other side. Bye.
Bye.
Your fairy god broads, hey.